Hello, we're here to present information about Wellington's preliminary proposed fiscal year 2021 budget. Wellington's budget process starts with the 5 fundamentals, then we focus on goals. The proposed fiscal year 2021 preliminary rates are, for ad valorem millage, 2.47 mils. This is no change from the current millage rate of 2.47 mils. For non-ad valorem Acme Improvement District assessments, we also recommend no change to remain at the $230 per unit. The solid waste assessments were approved previously at the May 26, 2020 council meeting with no change at $135 per curbside unit and $100 per container unit. The water and wastewater user rates are shown, and these represent an average increase of $2.27 per month. For Saddle Trail, the assessment is based on the property size and total debt service amount. The per acre assessment rate is $1,720.54. This is the 5th year of a 15-year term, and this is only applicable to the residents in the area where these services were received. The total proposed fiscal year 2021 budget is $101.6 million, which is $4.7 million less than the current year budget of $106.3 million. This $4.7 million decrease is primarily due to the elimination of positions and fewer capital projects. Out of the proposed fiscal year 2021 budget of $101.6 million, tax revenue provides almost $21 million in revenue using the 2.47 millage rate. Other significant revenue sources include intergovernmental revenues, permits, fees and special assessments, non-ad valorem assessments, and water and wastewater revenues. The fiscal year 2021 preliminary budget for all funds has total revenues of $87.2 million and total expenditures of $91.9 million. We are using reserves to balance the budget as planned, with no increase in millage or non-ad valorem assessment rates. Governmental budget changes include decreases for capital projects and assets. This is primarily due to the decreased sales surtax receipt projections. We have eliminated positions. There are 7 permanent governmental fund positions eliminated, 9 supplemental positions eliminated, and 5,081 part-time hours primarily in parks and recreation that have been reduced. We have also transferred debt service to the utility fund, and we have decreased recreation program and other operating expenses primarily from the impacts of the pandemic. Increases include the addition of a position in the law enforcement area for a real-time crime analyst position. PBSO has no contractual increase. We have also increased the road and facility maintenance budget slightly. Enterprise funds, which include water and wastewater, solid waste, Lake Wellington Professional Center, and debt service, also show decreases for utility outside services, repairs and maintenance, asset purchases, and a small change in capital projects. We have increases in the enterprise funds for the solid waste contract, that contractual increase, and personnel expenses in utilities, where we've added 2 new positions, plus we have annual personnel benefit increases. We also have a small increase for chemical supplies and a few other cost changes. Our capital projects total a little more than $14 million, with $9.2 million in utility projects, governmental one-time projects of $2.6 million, and ongoing governmental programs of $2.37 million. The governmental one-time projects include the sales surtax projects, which include funding for Section 24 trail piers, and there's a grant application, as well as the Phase 2 Town Center design, planning, and funding of the Wellington High School sports complex. Ongoing governmental programs of $2.3 million include Acme renewal and replacement funds for canal and road drainage improvements, neighborhood signs, neighborhood parks. We're replacing the boardwalk at the Peace Pole Park. We have neighborhood facilities and village park facilities, as well as park improvements, which is modernizing the community parks facilities, technology investment, and some traffic engineering, especially including design work for South Shore and Pearson intersection and drainage improvements. The fiscal year 2021 trim rate information is also shown here. Again, we're recommending the millage rate of 2.47 mils, which is no change from the current year. Each tenth of a mil generates $845,000 in tax revenue. Now we show a sample tax bill. The impact on a homesteaded property valued at $300,000 is a $17 increase at the 2.47 millage rate. The impact on a non-homesteaded property is $25. And we end with our budget calendar. We'll conduct outreach next, including our upcoming Facebook virtual town hall in late July. We will also be receiving Department of Revenue's Office of Tax Research municipal revenue estimates by late July. We'll continue to make necessary budget adjustments based on this information. Please feel free to reach out to us anytime, and we'll try to answer your questions. Thank you.